What's going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages? It's your boy Anubis, bringing you another Afternoons with Anubis. Now this is going to be a very special Afternoons with Anubis because there's a lot of things on the agenda, a lot of things that happened over the weekend. As you guys can obviously see, I have a new hairstyle, haircut, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully you guys like it. If you don't, whatever. It's not really for you, it's for me. But let me know what you guys think of the new hairstyle, and leave a comment down below, as well as leave comments to the other things I'm going to be discussing today in today's video. So first off, guys, I wanted to give a big shout out to Gamers in Arms and Trigger King. I won a giveaway from them, so we're going to be opening this up here shortly, and we'll show you guys what's inside and what I won in the giveaway. So let's go. Alright, so here guys, we have the product. It's in this little bag. It's very small. So we're going to open this up, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we have the Trigger King PS3 combo pack. Not sure if these are going to actually work for the PS4 controllers because I only have a PS4. I don't have a PS3. So if these do not work for me, or if they do not fit onto the PS4 controller, I'll end up giving this away to one of you lucky viewers out there that leave a comment down below saying, I want the PS3 combo pack Trigger King. Yes, you will have to say all of that. So let's open these bad boys up and show you what they look like. But also real quick guys, it comes with instructions, application instructions to, I guess, how to... Oh, there's a decal that you can put on your monitor to give yourself a better aim, I guess. We'll take a look at that here in a minute, guys. So, alright guys, so here it is, the Trigger King PS3 combo pack taken out of its package. I don't know how well you can see it all, but right there is the, I guess, the right trigger, left triggers, and left bumper, right bumper. You're given some kind of Allen key right here. If you guys can see that, I don't know how well you can see that. Focus. Focus. It's not focusing. Oh, it was focusing. Focus. Okay, whatever. And then right here we got the decals that go on your monitor TV. Easily to put on and easy to remove. We'll try to put those on later. Maybe show you what those look like on my monitor if we decide to put them on. Alright guys, we're going to stick these on our PS4 controller and see how it looks and feels. Alright guys, after much hard given effort, I tried to attach them to my PS4 controller. Obviously, they're not custom fit for PS4. These are strictly PS3 triggers. Basically, they're supposed to act like trigger stops and make it so you can, you know, shoot faster with less delayed time, or the less delayed reaction. So if you guys are interested in these and have a PS3 controller, just leave a comment down below, and by Friday I will choose a winner, and then I will ask you for your address, your full name, and so on and so forth, and then I will mail these out to you as soon as I possibly can. Make sure you guys do not lose that hair trigger right there. You see this little piece of paper right there? That's the Allen wrench that comes with it to tighten it and put it onto the controller. On the back of this comes with the instructions on how to attach it right here. As you can see, this is mostly and strictly designed, I think, for just the PS3. So do not try to put these on your PS4 controller. I tried to put it on my PS4 controller right here and ultimately failed. Alright guys, we're moving on to the Q&A part of this video. But before I get into it guys, don't forget that Gamers in Arms social media link will be down in the description below. So make sure you guys go check them out. Follow them on Twitter and follow all their social media. Trigger Kings, the people that have partnered up with Gamers in Arms to do this giveaway, their social media link and their website will be down in the description below. Make sure you guys go check them out. As well as all the people asking questions today, if they left their social media in a comment, their social media as well will be found in the description down below. So make sure you guys go follow them, check them out, you know, team up with each other, play some video games, and have fun, guys. To the first question, it comes from Landon Staley. He asks, so what is your child memory that sticks out the most, like with friends or anything? The only memory that I can really think of that sticks out the most from my childhood is when I was really young. I don't remember the age, but me and a friend of mine jumped off a third-story back porch into like 4 feet of snow. And the first time we did it was fun. We both had fun doing it. We wanted to do it again because we didn't, you know, we were skeptical at first. We thought we were like break a leg or hurt ourselves. And when we ended up not hurting ourselves, and it didn't hurt at all because the snow kind of like lessened our fall or didn't, you know, cause as much impact. But when we did it the second time, it kind of hurt a little bit more. So we ended up not doing it again. We learned our lesson the hard way. We didn't break anything, fortunately, but it was definitely a fun experience, and I'll never forget that. The next question comes from Titan SMR Stick. He goes, how is your mom? My mom's doing much better. She's no longer needing oxygen. She's doing a lot better. She's trying to cut back on smoking. She's supposed to quit completely, but you know, it's hard to quit smoking or hard to quit anything when you've done it pretty much your whole life, and it's something as addicting as smoking can be. So I mean, but otherwise than that, she's doing much better. She looks a lot healthier. She's been taking care of herself more, you know, trying her best anyway, and you know, I'm trying to help her out as best as I can. Matthew Willis also asks, how is your mom doing? As I said, my mom is doing well. Thank you for asking, Matthew Willis. Next question comes from Dakota Miley. He goes, what's your favorite food? My favorite food would have to be a tough choice between like any kind of Italian dish or Chinese food. I'm not a big fan of seafood, so nothing seafood related really in the Chinese aspect or Italian aspect. Of, you know, Italians really don't make anything seafoodish, mostly pastas, lasagna, stuff like that, anything really pasta related. But if I had to choose one, I would have to say a good sausage pizza. So there you go, pizza, toppings with sausage. Matthew Willis says, when are you going to start live streaming again? As I already stated, I think in my previous video or one of my other videos, that I'm going to start focusing streaming a lot more starting today. So you guys can see me today on Twitch and on MLG. I'll be on MLG from 1 to 4, and then I'll be on Twitch from 5 to about 9, maybe 10, depending on how things go. Today I will be playing on Xbox One. I'll be playing some zombies to start with, maybe some multiplayer as the time goes along. We'll see what tonight brings and how many people show up and what people actually want to see. And Titan SMR Stick goes and asks, how are you doing lately, Anubis? I'm doing much better. I'm trying to keep a more positive mind frame. I'm trying to get over this depression, trying to stay strong, trying to keep positive, trying to keep pushing past all the negative feelings I've been feeling, and just get my life in order and conquer this damn depression and stop letting it affect me so greatly. Because it has been a very, downhill battle when it needs to be an uphill battle. I really need to put more strength into this and get over this and just man up. But thank you for asking. We got a 3-part question from Mackenzie Tellum. Sorry if I'm not saying your last name right. I apologize. She asks, what type of music genre is your favorite? My favorite genre of music would have to be rap or hip-hop. That's what I grew up on. Growing up, I didn't really have much music to listen to, like the oldies or classical or anything like that, like rock and roll or anything, because my parents were both deaf and mute. My grandma wasn't that much into music, so nobody really listened to music in the house unless it was like the holidays, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, all those holiday festival type musics. So her second question is, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie to date, I would have to say, would be Jurassic World. I fell in love with Jurassic Park. I liked Jurassic Park 2. Jurassic Park 3 wasn't a big fan of it, and then Jurassic World came out and brought back that old feeling, that old nostalgia of the original Jurassic Park, and I loved it. Loved the fact that there was like new dinosaurs and that we can look forward to more Jurassic Parks coming with more mutated, more genetically altered dinosaurs. Her third question is, who is your favorite Twitch viewer? She goes, quote unquote, the answer is Sempi. Honestly, my favorite Twitch viewer would have to be a tough choice between two people, would be Honor Kills and Aces Hardcore. Honor because he's been to all my streams and been supporting me since I very first started, since he very first came across me on another streamer's channel and decided to, check me out. And he's been a great friend, and I consider him like a little brother. And then I choose Aces Hardcore as a close second runner-up because he's been so supportive, not just financially, but, as a friend as well. He's constantly in contact with me, hits me up on Twitter, Snapchat, always trying to talk to me, always trying to see what's going on, see how I'm doing. He stays very close with me, and we've been very close friends, and I admire him and respect him for all that he's done for me and all the times he's come up clutch. So thank you guys, Honor and Aces, and thank you for your question, Mackenzie. Our next question comes from Mr. Johns. He goes, what's your favorite child/teen and adulthood memories? My favorite child/teen and teen memory would have to be the very first time I had a girlfriend, even though it was only like a day or 2 days or whatever. I had my friend, I was out with my friend, he knew some girls, and we were hanging out with them, and one of the girls was his girlfriend, the other one was a friend of his girlfriend that he was trying to hook me up with. And I was too shy, and I'm still very shy when it comes to women, at least in person. Online, through a camera, I can talk all the game in the world, can say a bunch of, crazy shit, but like in person, I'm a much more secluded individual. I don't really come out and flirt too much, don't say the things that I should be able to say, or, at least ask a girl out. I get so nervous and so shy. I just, go into a little turtle shell and hide. My favorite adulthood memory, my most favorite adulthood memory would have to be the most recent one from last year, when I was homeless and struggling, when a lot of people came through and helped me out. A lot of people didn't know me in the community. A lot of people never even heard of me, but word got out. People were spreading the word, sharing the word about my homelessness and all the struggles I was going through and everything that happened during that time. And, that was a very huge moment in my life for me that impacted me, impacted a lot of people's lives. Moving on to the next question. Mr. John's second question is, do you have any other goals other than doing YouTube/Twitch as a living? Currently, I don't have any other goals. I've been thinking about going back to college and, taking this a step further in a more productive direction, and like maybe doing like graphic design, web design, doing something more like in the gaming related community, like graphic design, web design, stuff like that. Stuff that, new organizations might need, new individuals might need for their streams, and becoming more productive in that sense, where I'll be able to maybe turn into a business or work for a business that, does these kind of things, or maybe even work for like places like, Activision or something, something in that aspect. His third question is, what do you think the meaning of life is? Honestly, I think the meaning of life is whatever you make out of it, whatever you want it to be. For me personally, it's being around people that I love, that love me, respect me, and appreciate me for all that I try to do, even though I'm not perfect and I know nobody is. But realizing that I have flaws, I have weaknesses, that, I'm sometimes not a good human being, I'm not a good person, but they still understand that I try to be, and that, I have good intentions and a good heart. And that, just love, the love that we all need to share with each other across the world, whether, you're in India or Afghanistan, or you live here in America, or out in the UK, Australia, wherever, we got to realize that we're all human beings. We all have feelings, thoughts, and emotions. And yes, they differentiate from every person and each country, each place we go. It's always different than what we're used to or what we feel is right, but we gotta learn to respect that and appreciate other people's views and opinions. So basically what it comes down to, the meaning of life is just loving the life you live and living it to the fullest. And our final question comes from Fury. His question is, how did you get into gaming? I got into gaming a long time ago, realistically, when Nintendo came out and Mario came out, Duck Hunt, Zelda, all that stuff. I fell in love with video games from there. I mean, I used to come home straight after school, hop right in Nintendo, starting playing Mario, Duck Hunt, and all that. From there, my passion just kept growing and growing and growing. And, I never really thought that gaming would become a thing, a potential career, or be able to really kind of like have any financial gain from it. I always dreamt it and always wanted to get paid for gaming and play video games for a living. Play video games for a living and make money off it. I mean, because that would be the most perfect job. Sit in your ass and play video games, get paid to do it. That would have been amazing. Like back then when I was a kid, back in the early '90s, back in the mid '90s. I never thought it was going to come this far. And then one day, I was just browsing the internet or something. I forget exactly how it came to be. I think it was when I wanted to start streaming or something. I went to Twitch, found out about it, or I was on Twitter and something. Somebody mentioned something about streaming or video games, people getting paid for something. I don't remember what exactly triggered my career where I'm at now, but I remember going to check out Nadeshot, Big Timer, Scumpy, and Merc when they were doing their game battles or their MLG matches, whatever you want to call it. And remember just enjoying their hype, their excitement, and then realizing that they were getting paid to do this and making some good money off it at the time, and now making even more money and doing well for themselves. And these guys are now 20 years old or older, and still doing what they love, still having passion for gaming, and actually still being able to travel the world. Even though Nadeshot himself and Big Timer have retired, they're still living off of YouTube and gaming, live streaming, just not doing the competitive side anymore, but still living off it and making a decent living, and being able to do all these fantastic things to the people like you that subscribe and watch these videos. And it's absolutely amazing that they're able to do this, and I hope one day to grow as big and be able to do what they're doing and, you know, give back to you guys. That's my biggest thing too, is that a lot of you guys have supported me through and through so much crap and so much drama and so much negativity, and with me always kind of being negative and down. And I know a lot of you guys don't like watching videos that are like that, but I want to be real with you guys, and I wanted to give you guys all of me and want you guys to know me in my worst times and in my best times. Because you guys can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best, and you don't deserve for me to give back to you. That's just how I feel. I'm not trying to be a dick, but that's just my opinion. Finish this video off with, guys, I'm going to be shortly cutting this here in a moment, and you'll be seeing a list of people's names or Twitters, their @handles. Make sure you guys go follow them, check them out. They're some special people that have helped me out in my life, because I just realized, someone pointed out to me, it's been basically a year since I made my videos about being homeless and becoming homeless and living the homeless lifestyle for a while, until I had enough money to actually finally kind of sort of get back on my feet and get into a more stable situation at the least. So I want you guys to make sure you guys check out all the names that are about to pop up on your screen and give them a follow. As always, guys, stay cool, be cool, give respect, and you'll get respect in return. I love you. Peace.